My name is Chris Kelly. I'm the Projects Coordinator for Tayside Healthcare Arts Trust, and I've been actively involved in delivering a number of programmes through our Awards for All funding that we had this past year. And one of the main projects that we were delivering was for COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, people who have breathing difficulties. And what we decided was that people should sing with COPD. The basic principle being that collective experience, the shared voice, would be a great thing for people to experience, but also the whole process of learning how to breathe, to sing, is very similar to the exercises required for people to manage their breathing difficulties when they have COPD. So that process, that idea, was at the basis of the programmes that we delivered in Angus, Dundee and Perth. But the revelation was really how people embraced it, enjoyed it, enthused with it, and how we were able to bring all three groups together as a grand finale to have an even larger collective voice than we ever anticipated in the first instance.
Sarah is excellent with breathing techniques before we start singing, before we warm up, and there's a lot of good things that you could actually take into your everyday life to set yourself up for breathing for the rest of the day. It's good for the breathing for people like myself, but it's turned out to be even better than what anybody could have imagined. It's really good fun. It brought people together from the different parts of the community who didn't know each other before, and now we have great fun. It's good fun, but we're learning at the same time.
I find it's the best 2 hours of my week.
Oh, yeah, Narambo. Oh, yeah, Narambo. Oh, yeah, Narambo. Oh, yeah, Narambo. Babankula, 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 babankula. Alo die gamata. Oh, babankula, babankula, babankula. Alo die gamata. Gardie, alo die gamata. Gardie, alo die gamata. Gardie, oh ye narambo.
I'm Deborah Salem. I was the vocal singing coach for the 9-week project at Perth Theatre that we did as part of the that COPD singing programme. We did a lot of warm-up exercises in our group, and they were very slow and steady, but they were about expanding lung capacity or making the diaphragm stronger or understanding more about your breath. Also memory, you know, I'm rubbish with remembering words, so I try to do songs that people will remember. It's short ones, but also sometimes we didn't have words, sometimes we did, so that expands all of that. There's the social aspect. People sit and have cups of coffee at the break, and you see when you're pouring cups of, you know, making tea and making coffee and you're talking to each other and your support's there, so you have all that element of it. There was people who got to sing together and to make a really great sound, way beyond their expectations and mine. Also, we had a lot of men in the group, which was quite unusual, extremely unusual for our first time.
It's been really good fun and definitely helped our breathing.
Yeah.
Very much so. Yes.
I imagine it would, you know, I mean, singing's all about control.
Get the chest going,
Yep,
yes.
yep.
Yeah.
And we got a good laugh. I mean, that helps your breathing a great deal, having a good laugh.
And I think trying to keep up with the other people, and you all keep doing it collectively, don't you,
That's
until
right.
you're breathing much more than you ever personally expected.
I haven't got COPD, I've got asthma, but I've also got pleural plaques due to asbestosis. So, you know, parts of my lungs just don't work. But this is getting me back into it again, and it's helping me to get my breathing.
Brilliant stuff.
Making a big difference.
Tayside Healthcare Arts Trust is an arts and health organisation. We believe in the power of the arts to enhance quality of life, to promote social inclusion, to empower the individual and to make a significant contribution to their health and well-being. But when all of that is said and done, the most important thing are the people who have participated. We have a group of the participants here today. This is a taster of what has gone on over the past 8 weeks, and to some extent a culmination and an opportunity for this group to show you what's possible with your voice if you have COPD.
4, 3, 4. Bella mama, yeah. Bella mama, yeah. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, yeah. Bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella mama, bella
Okay, there are two words that occur to me about what I've seen. The first is determination. The second is enthusiasm. And there is no doubt whatsoever that the 11 people who were up front were determined and enthusiastic about what they were doing. They were determined, first of all, to enjoy themselves, which I think was important. They were determined to enjoy it as a social occasion, but I think there's also a clear recognition that what they're doing in terms of singing, the physical act of singing, is improving their breathing. And for people who are suffering from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, that's extremely important. I would congratulate Tayside Healthcare Arts Trust, Chris Kelly and Karine Neal, for the way in which they put this together. They've expanded the arts that they're involved with. This is the first singing venture they've
lost again, but the weavers and the spinners and the winders old and wee had a spirit that the hard times never fade. And the wailing o' the bar and the clacking o' the winds brought the women old and wee to their beds. And they walked in mills and factories and they officed into bed, and the women kept the beds and be fed. Give me ghost and no good lilies and sing o' your Highland band, and hear some gallant chiefs for shares your name. But my lines was given away, and I'm very proud to say it was me a Dundee weaver that I came. And the wailing o' the bummer and the clacking o' the winds brought the women old and wee to their beds. And they walked in mills and factories and they officed into bed, and the women kept the games of the Dundee Fair. Keep on walking forward, keep on walking forward, keep on walking forward, never turning back, never turning back. We're gonna keep on walking proudly, keep on walking proudly, keep on walking proudly, never turning back, never turning back. We're gonna keep on singing loudly, keep on singing loudly, keep on singing loudly, never turning back, never turning back. We're gonna keep on loving boldly, keep on loving boldly, keep on loving boldly, never turning back, never turning back. We're gonna keep on walking forward, keep on walking forward, keep on walking forward, never turning back, never turning back.
I also think a huge thanks go to all of the singing coaches, Deborah, Sarah and Barbara, who've just been... The money from the Wars for All, NHS Tayside, the Tayside Healthcare Arts Trust Board have all supported what we've been doing for 10 years. This will carry on, we're sure it's going to carry on, but when we make our DVD, we're going to launch it and you're all going to get a copy of your own to have. And what we thought we would do is try and invite you back to this building and show it on the screens. I'd like to thank Jen Minchin from Horsecross Arts in Perth, who've given you the hospitality to keep happy about it and keep singing, because you sound great, and thank you so much for coming today, because it's absolutely brilliant. I've really enjoyed hearing you being part of your groups, so thanks a lot.